This is a video to myself. I'm gonna try a new method to my madness. I have a lot of things I need to take care of, a lot of things to tend to, a lot of things to do that I haven't ever experienced or learned because of being a man-child, being this person that couldn't figure out his way, and having a mother that sort of enabled him to be allowed to be that way. But on the other hand, maybe I wouldn't be here alive at all had my mother not been unconditional and there for me, and had she not prevented me from becoming a homeless piece of living on the street, I may have taken my life. I wouldn't be here I wouldn't have any empathy or compassion for people that I used to look down upon before I experienced everything that I experienced through my life. I think that when I was younger, I was told I was special and I was unique and better and blah, 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 blah. And I think that I thought that I was better than others. Just for some reason, because I was told that by family or ancestors. Now that I'm grown up, trying to be grown up, my body grew up. I'm 51 now, freshly 51. And I can say that I'm a lot better with myself than I used to be. I hit this spot when I was younger where I didn't know what I really wanted to do. When people would ask me what I wanted to do, and I would give them an idea of what I wanted to do, they would shoot it down. You can't make a living doing that. You gotta get a real job. You gotta be like me, but you gotta find something better for you. You better go to school. School's a bunch of shit. I can't say it's all bad, but it ain't the answer. It ain't the only answer. Experiences are the answer. Experience and thought and writing and working on yourself is the answer. So I got lost because there's nothing here that was for me. Anything that I wanted. You know, they all tell you when you're younger, oh, you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. Then you tell them what you want to be and they tell you can't. They piss all over your shit. So I just don't tell people stuff that I don't want to. I do sometimes, but I don't really want to tell people what I want to do anymore. I can waste my time telling, or I can waste my time doing. Focusing. And I think when I got depressed and I didn't know what I wanted, that I just wanted out of here. I wasn't good enough because my ideas weren't good enough answers for those around me when they would ask me a question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I still don't know what I effing want to be when I grow up. However, I do know that I'd like to help other people deal with this type of thought process and deal with getting through the stuff that I went through. And I don't know if people just have to go through that. I imagine we all have to go through a certain amount of suffering or have a certain exposure to certain experiences that don't feel well, that don't feel right and set right with us, and that are miserable and suffering occurs. I wanted to end it all. Put myself to sleep, I was going to do. So now that I've woken up and I started to actually work on myself, it took a lot because I debilitated my brain with substances. I had lack of sleep, lack of nutrition, lack of self-care, lack of learning, education, lack. I just deprived myself of all the stuff that my body and my mind needed to thrive. So it took me a few years to get back. I can say that I started coming back home in 2017. Now it's 2025. It's been 8 years. And I really feel like my brain is back. I keep thinking that I'm back, but I'm not. Like the next year, I'm even more back. I feel even more put together. But I still don't know what I want. And I have all these ideas and things I want to do, and most of them are creative, artistic, musical. But one of them is I want to help others. I don't want to change others. I just want to help others cope with their feelings and emotions and give them tools. But the tools have to work for me first. So I guess what I want is to figure out my own problem or problems and give that advice to others. How do I help them? By doing for them. I'd rather just help them help themselves. Help them be able to be there for themselves. Help them to be able to depend on themselves. Help them to be confident. Help them to stop abusing themselves. Help them to help themselves stop abusing themselves. Because what I've found out, especially right now, the problems that I still have, they're a choice. And I'm like right on the cusp of not making that choice. And then I say, yeah, whatever, tomorrow I'll make that choice. And so the struggle, the suffering keeps continuing. Onward and onward and onward, day by day. Not making the tweaks to my behavior or my lifestyle that I know I need to make. And I have a sneaky suspicion that the world is like that too. It's not just me. I just think that we don't talk to each other about it because we all want to act and pretend like we got it together. I got a news flash for you. Those people that look like they have money out there are broke. Some of the people that do have money, they look broke. They shop at the thrift store. They're good with their money. They respect their money. Perhaps I need a little bit more respect for my money as well. They say it's gratitude, right? Things change when you're grateful for stuff. I think I need to practice more gratitude. Respect the things I already have. Stop wanting or desiring things outside of that. Work with what I already have. The tools. Build the house with the tools that I got. Instead of waiting to get the right tools or the cooler tools or the power tools to make the job easier to do, which I don't know how it makes it easier because then you got to learn how to use the freaking tool. And then sit with myself and have daily meetings with myself in the morning and in the evening, kind of like companies do. What are you doing today? These are your tasks? Okay. And then in the evening, let's review that and let's create the next day's thing, the next day's agenda. Let's not go to bed and say I'll deal with it tomorrow, because that's the problem. You keep saying you're going to do it tomorrow. And then the same situation occurs again. You're tired after work, tired after your day, and you say, we'll do it tomorrow. And before you know it, 10 years has gone by, and you still haven't done a damn thing. So I'd like to end this video now by stating that I'm going to do my best. I'm going to go inside right now, and I'm going to sit and write and journal and come up with my plan of attack so that I can boost my efforts and make change happen faster. Hey, make change happen at all. Till next time, thanks for watching. Jeremy's Closet out.